Hey guys, it's Alexander Williamson with The Secret History Living Inside of Your Aquarium. Pardon the water stains. It's not the only stains going on. I'm here to show you a murder site. So, essentially, this tank here is next to this tank here. This is my shrimp hatchery full of about 120 baby shrimps right now, or was. And this is was my Australian tank. I had rainbow fish, more of a Papua New Guinea tank, and as well as peacock gudgeons, also known as rainbow gobies or peacock gobies, whatever you want to call them. They're not a true goby. In any case, they're supposed to be peaceful, fun-loving fish and territorial when they are breeding or spawning. And they had a little terracotta igloo, and two of the three had paired off and were getting very defensive in their corner, which was back here. And now you can see the lone female that's left back here. I don't know, where'd she go? In any case, she's back, there she is. So she's back here alone, and now she's also agitated, moving up and down. I redid their house recently and did this big hardscape remodel, and I think that, one, stressed them out, but two, I left all their old hides. I left their rocks, and I left their terracotta igloo where they've spawned in the lava rock before, and so I thought they'd be okay. Also didn't think that they'd be prone to jump a 2-inch gap up here and leap out of the tank. But apparently not only did they leap out of the tank, they leapt out of the tank in the only direction that matters, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, I'd just be sad to lose some shrimp, or to lose some gudgeons, but they leapt out and must have splashed down in here. Not one, but two. The mating pair, this bulldog male and this female of his, Bonnie and Clyde, are their new names. Or maybe even, like, I don't know. What's the name of the couple in Natural Born Killers? That's a better name for them, because they jumped in here, and you know, my little shrimp pride rock is usually teeming with baby shrimp. And yeah, there's still some baby shrimp in here, that's for sure, and the adults are mostly fine. Anything over yay big was fine, but there are bodies littered all over, if you can see them down there, of the gudgeons last night got into this tank, and they just went crazy and started killing every shrimp they could find that was a baby. And I have some really young blue dream shrimp in here. Like, there's one left at least from Lucas Brett's line, which is a super true line, and I love it. And I've been keeping them up here alone, and they breed, and when the female is buried and pregnant, I then remove her down to here, keep a close eye on her, only knowing that 2 or 3 of them at a time are going to be pregnant, and then wait for them to hatch eggs and give birth to the live shrimp, and then literally the day of, I will move them. Now, if they saddle up before they give birth, if I can tell that they're already getting ready for new ones, then I'll pull them out before they even give birth, because I don't want them to mix with any of the reds or the reallys in here. But I am literally down 50% or more on my young shrimp. So they came in here, and in the morning they were still killing. It must have just been out of instinct, and not having been fed live brine shrimp lately or anything. But they killed some shrimp. They definitely ate some, because their bellies were swollen to the max. But then they just went after, instinctually, these little teeny baby ones, and they would chomp on them, it looks like, and kill them. And then they just left them there in the dirt, so to speak, in the dust. And some looked fine. I was like, oh, they're okay. And then when I poke them and prod them, they don't move. It's like they got crunched. So I've been fishing out bodies. I'm leaving some in there, just the other ones will eat them. But kind of sad. I mean, it's a bummer. So it boggles my mind. If you've ever had this happen, if I'm getting a lid for that tank, obviously. If you ever had that happen, let me know. I know it happens from time to time. Shrimp or fish will hop tanks, but this is like, it's a leap of faith, and two did it in one night, and it has to be because they're mating, like they're spawning together. And what I ended up doing with them, I was so friggin' frustrated, is I put them in this tank, and this tank has had ick and all sorts of problems. It's been treated with ick-X, and the heat's up high, so I mean, hopefully they'll be fine. But they are in their little igloo, probably plotting their next devious act. And yeah, so just kind of a bummer. If you can sympathize with me, let me know. If you've had something similar happen, let me know in the comments. They're supposed to be a peaceful fish, but apparently they're not so peaceful when they have been repressed and are teenagers. These are middle-aged, getting bigger gudgeons, and they were in with other shrimp. They were in with adult shrimp, and they never, I mean, they would nip at them sometimes, like just kind of like get out of my way if they were next to their nesting site. But I mean, this was just wholesale slaughter. And I mean, all the big shrimp in here should be okay. There's not any babies that I know of in here right now. But if you can sympathize with me, I could use a like today, because between the ick, which by the way, it looks like it's all getting better. I've lost 7 or 8 fish out of 45 in this tank. And then I've also had to redo the scape, which looks like garbage right now, just to get everything gravel vaxed and whatnot. And then yeah, so I'm just kind of bummed today about this. So let me know your experience, your thoughts, and like and subscribe if you want to see how this ends up with Mickey and Mallory. That is the name. If you got a better name, feel free to submit it. But treacherous, murderous, little beautiful fish. All right, guys, I'll talk to you next time. We will rebuild. Maybe they'll mate and I'll get some more gudgeons. And hopefully over time the shrimp will rebuild. But I'm really bummed that the line from Lucas, like the babies all got mowed down. And I only have, like, the true line, I'm down to 4 adults right now. And those were 2 females that were both buried from the 1 male I have and the 3 females. And I don't know, it looks like there's maybe 5 or 6 babies left, so real bummer there, guys. Alright, well, the next video I'm going to be talking about other kinds of shrimp other than Neocaridina and crystal red caridina and Taiwan bee. I'm going to be talking about some of the Silawasi, the Indian whisker shrimps, the green shrimps, you know, all those kind of things that aren't as popular in the trade, but they should be because they're real cool. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Take care of each other, take care of your critters, and keep on swimming, guys. Take it easy.